Hey Stampers, Gaynor again. Whoops, I've been having another play with this gorgeous stamp set. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called Forever Lovely. I just love it. You've seen me where I've done a card with the cutouts and stuff. But the only dies I'm playing with today are this beautiful rose and the corner cutters. I've got tape on them because I've got my little holes still in there, but they'll come out with the next time I run it through. Or you can sit and poke them all out if you want, but I'm not going to bother. I'm playing with the corners as well, and you get two of them. They're lovely. So we're going to be playing with those, and we're going to stamp the card, the inside of the card, and the envelope. I'm doing an envelope one today. I'm going all out. Why not? So I best show you my card, hadn't I? My envelope. Well, I've chosen Flirty Flamingo, as you can see. I've stamped my envelope, just beautiful. And I buy these from the range. They're self-sealing, so you don't have to lick them, because there's nothing worse than licking an envelope. And you just stick them together. And now I get the C6, which fits my cards perfectly, as you know. And I get 50 for £1 in the range. I love Stampin' Up envelopes, don't get me wrong, but I'm not paying £6.50 for 40 or £5. So this is my card, just simple stamping with a bit of beautiful die cutting. This gorgeous sentiment, I will love you until the day after forever. And then we've done it down the sides as well. Just absolutely gorgeous. I love these colours. So yeah, I thought why not extend it and do it to the envelope as well. Isn't that beautiful? For the inside of the card, I'm just using plain white cardstock. This is a little bit shiny. It's quite thin, but I'm not wasting all my Whisper White then, because I love my Whisper White. But I think just for the inside of a card, if you're presenting that in a cello bag, they don't know what the inside's like anyway, but it's still white and crisp. It's lovely. I mean, I've known people to layer these in and decorate the whole of the inside of the card, but isn't that gorgeous? And I've got the white burlap ribbon. It's called something else, but I can't think at the minute. And I've tied a double bow just around the loops in the baker's twine and added a little gemstone. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So that's what we're going to recreate. I'm staying with the colours because I love them. So this is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and so is my Whisper White. I cut them all to size prior. My envelope again. I've got this for the sentiment, and I've got this piece. I'm going to cut that out, just up there, and then I'm going to attach it like that on the bottom, so it's dangling off the edge of my Whisper White. So that piece is for that, and then we're going to pop these on the corners and run that through the die machine as well. And in the opposite corner. Just so pretty. And I'm leaving just the tiniest little border. So I'm just going to run those two through the Big Shot and I'll be back. There's one. There's the other. There we go. Oh, there's that lovely ribbon. Beautiful. So I'm finished with the washi tape now. Don't need that anymore. got a beautiful effect on there. Just love it. Oops. I likes to put things away as I'm going as well. So there's my corners. There's that beautiful rose. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to snip that end off. I don't need that bit. Just going to poke these bits out. There we go. And that can go in there. And we're going to trim this down a little bit in a moment. Nearly done. That centrepiece didn't want to come out. There we go. Oops, no, it's still not. That's got it. And this last piece. There we go. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Whoops, bits flying out everywhere. So with my scissors, what I did, I just followed that rose around. And then just snipped it off, because I don't need all that. And then that little piece there is going to get glued. I'm going to trim that a little bit more actually. I believe you can actually attach it and then just leave your paper big, but I didn't want that. I wanted to just have that added right on the end there, because I want it dangling off the side. So grab my glue, ink, put in a thin line there, and then I can add this just to the back there, without going over those lines, the dots, so you can still see through the dots. And then I put, oops, is that straight? Yes, then excuse me, I put a line of glue along the bottom. And then just added this beautiful ribbon. Again, try not to go over the lines. Grab some dimensionals now. And have these in preparation. That can be drying as well, see? Whilst we're doing our other bits. So pop that to one side. That's what it looks like. Oh, why have I gone that far down? Don't want that showing actually. Just moving it down so you can't see it. That's it. That's better. You can't see the dimensionals now through the bottom. So that's how it's going to look. Beautiful. So we're going to start off with all the leaves first. Oh, I'll tell you what we've got to do. Look at me, I've put dimensionals on and I haven't even stamped my message yet. Oh, let's just hope it works now. I remember when I first got this set and I did a card and somebody asked where the sentiment was, and because it hadn't gone out to the public, and I'd bought it early. Oh, I hope this takes now. I'm just going to press from behind. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. So there we go. And while we've got the black out, I'm just going to stamp that beautiful love you in the centre of this card. And that's it for the black. Oh, love it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So my cloth's coming out. Clean these bad boys up. My ink now is here. I'm going to start off, and I'm using Granny Apple Green. So this is the centre of the card. These are the leaves, and this is the direction it goes in. Same as this. When you look on your stamp set, you can't see them here, but on the inside, they've got arrows to tell you which way up they go. So I know that detail is like that on my stamp. So I keep that way, facing that way. And then this one has got its arrow there. So you just line everything up and keep it the same way. You won't get confused then. Whoops. But it's just beautiful. So taking my leaves, this is the inside of the card. And I just, let me grab some scrap. It's my choice to do the leaves first. You don't have to, but I think you can line it up better if you do put the foliage in first. So I've just switched that to upside down now. So I'm making sure I've got the bottom bit in. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And look at the detail. It's even got shaded parts. It's lovely. And I'm having... And I'll show you where the best way to line this up. Beautiful. So that's the inside of the card. Let's do the envelope. I'm going to do it on this side this time. Oh, just gorgeous. And now for the front. So we're going to stamp the sides first. So you will have a bit overhanging, don't worry about that. But this fits perfect now. I pull that down. Fits there beautiful. I think and this way I'm just going to stamp that one that way, just so I can pop my flower in later, and I will just ink it differently. With my other one I went all the way round, missed bits, and then had to stamp in the middle. Oh, it was a pain in the bum. So this time I'm doing it this way. Let's wipe off the green. You can pop that away for a moment. Don't think we need that again. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to go back to this first one. I'm using the Flirty Flamingo ink. And if you wanted to tone everything down, you could always stamp off, or you could use the soft sea foam. It's entirely up to you. So this flower here lines up with the bottom there, and that sits along the edge, and that flower there sits in there. Once you've got those three lined up, everything else falls into place. I'll show you now. Look, that flower's wrapped around there. They are placed beautifully with the little love hearts. That is right on the end of the stem. It's got its foliage all the way around. And this one, that is just so beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. So again, it's so simple to line that. This little bud there sits, yeah, right on top of there. And because they're photopolymer and you can see right through them, I may have come down a bit too low there. Oh no, perfect. Just got, if I'd have just gone up a tiny touch, those little hearts would be showing there, but isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Again, our envelope next. Oh, stunning. Stunning. Now for our card. Now this is the one where we started at the beginning, here. And that flower lines up just perfect there. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's no rush for this, just take your time. Just absolutely. And your love art, look at that, it's perfectly placed. Just beautiful. Gorgeous. Right, we're on the last full one. Oh, and then I'm just going to ink this flower here and sit that right there. Just beautiful. Now with my other one, if you noticed, I chopped most of this flower off to get it all the way around so it was closer to the edge, but I don't actually mind that at all. That is, no two cards are ever the same. Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. I know, I had this free on stage and they'd stamped it in lovely lipstick, and by the time I got it home it's really stained. And don't ask me how they got it on there, I'll never know. I'm going to have to leave them into bleach overnight because I love them clean, you know me. So our card base is a standard A4 cut in half, 5 7/8, and our A4 is 8 1/4. So we fold and burnish at 4 1/8. If you are American, yours is 8 1/2 by 11. So you cut yours in half at 5 1/2 and score and fold at 4 1/4, and your layers would be 4 by 5 1/4. Ours are 5 7/8 by 3 7/8. It's just, when I first started card crafting, I watched so many American ladies craft that I was cutting my card down to 8 1/4, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and losing so much cardstock, and it wasn't until I realised if I just cut the card in half. Look at that now. I'm just going to have that beautiful sentiment right in the centre. Oh, it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's worth adding those extra details. I prefer this one because it's right along the edge, but I like this one as well. No two cards are ever the same, unless you're doing them on the Stamparatus and you get them in the same place bang on every time. Just leave myself a nice little border all the way round. Absolutely gorgeous. The backing didn't want to come off then. So let's put this on. It's nice and straight. What I did then, let's just attach this for the inside. Oh, very Mother's Day-like, isn't it? You know, perfect for Mother's Day this would be. Especially with a sentiment on the front like that. Perfect. Let me just pop the... I've got a frog in my throat. Excuse me, I do apologise. There we go. I was going to say, oh, what I did was I took my Wink of Stella and just on that beautiful rose there, can you see her shine? Yeah. And I just went around the outsides. And I'm going to stick that down actually. Keep forgetting to shake it first. Oh, that is just beautiful. So I got my finger, just the tiniest little bit of glue, and just rubbed it around the back and then just pressed it down. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm going to get my bow now. And I can get the pin in there. So I used the bow maker. Just beautiful. And I just... Oops. Hoping I can grab hold of it. I just wrapped it around the top twice, under and over, because this way I won't use too much. Get the bow in the centre before pulling. Take that off. Whoops. And then I can just... That's all the waste I'm getting then. Just that little bit. I love this. I love this linen thread. It's lovely. That can go back up there. I'm going to need my glue again. And just there, one little dot of glue. And I added this and I opened up to reveal there was 2 loops. And just pop that on there. It'll take a second to dry, but not too long. And then I had a rhinestone right on the top there. One right in the top here, representing the 2 corners. And then I'm just going to pop another one just up here. Perfect. Oh look, there's one on my nail. Absolutely beautiful. So there is my other card. Oh, there's the envelope. That's that way. And then this one is for this way. I'm getting rhinestones everywhere. Where's that just come from? It's still sticky. I know where that come off there, right there. Perfect. So there we have it. There are my 2 beautiful cards. I prefer this one, closer to the edge, but I do like this one as well. They're just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving the envelopes. I'm loving the cards. Oh, I hope you like it. Just give it a go. I do prefer this one. I really do. But I'm loving it anyway. You could always find a smaller... you can't find one in this set. It hasn't got any. But you could add some leaves, I suppose. Just fill up the gaps. But then you'll have too much. Unless you swapped colours. You could even... Oh, I don't know. No. I just prefer that one. I'd sooner chop half of that flower off to get that along around the edge than do it full height. But definitely that one for me. Definitely. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. I love this card. It's just the sweetest thing ever. Oh, I've lost my place now. Yeah, you can buy it as a bundle as well and save 10%. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You're going to have to, and if you do want to buy it, you'll have to find yourself a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I'm just a hobbyist. I do this because I love it so much. I think I've got that on the wrong way around. No, I haven't. There we go. And I've popped it all the way as well. There we go. I hope you enjoy. I hope you give it a go. I do love it. And I do love making cards to share with you all. I think it's brilliant. I love our premieres. So, yeah. Thanks for watching anyway. Till next time. Bye.